Hello everyone, I'm back. I'm sorry I haven't been recording for a while, but I've just been very lazy. I am an inherently lazy person and I haven't felt like recording anything, so that's why. Apologies for that, but now I'm back. Now I said in the last video I did for Silent Hunter 3 that I was going to find some kind of Easter egg. I've since realised that I'm not going to be able to find that, unfortunately, and I'll explain why. This here is the Bermuda Triangle, a very famous triangle in which ships and planes have a tendency to go missing, apparently more often than in other parts of the world, and that's why it has become famous. Now in GWX there is a ghost ship modelled that you can encounter, and I naively thought that this ship was just permanently sailing around in this area and you'd be able to find it at any point if you decided to go looking for it, but it turns out that's not the case. I've done a bit of research and I checked the campaign files, and the ship only appears for a few short periods during the game, during the war years, and we just missed it. I think it's now July the 11th, and I think it disappeared on like July the 8th or something like that. I'm not sure, but anyway, we're not going to be able to see that, so it's time to return home. The ship, if you're interested, is the USS Cyclops. You can look it up, read about it. But anyway, time to head back. So let's see, just make sure I'm not going to run into any islands on the way. Oh, okay, just going past the Azores there, that should be fine. And blah 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 blah. And I've even forgotten what the home base is. Hold on. Is it it doesn't say. I've forgotten what the home base is. Is it Lorient or I guess it doesn't really matter. I think it's Lorient. Pretty sure. Okay, yep, well that's where we're going to go. Let's take a look at the fuel situation. We've got about half tank, so we should be okay. Let's see what the navigator says. Maximum range is 7,000 300 kilometers, and we've got 8,000 kilometers to go, and this is going at full speed, kind of, well, standard speed. So I might need to go. I was wondering if I should refuel here and maybe here. Yeah, why not? Let's try that. Okay, so I'm going to head over here, refuel hopefully here, and then head home to Lorient, and I'll come back if anything interesting occurs along the way. Okay, so we have reached the point where U463, our U-tanker, should be. It's night time, we've got no visual contact, so let's dive and see if we can maybe hear it. Down we go. Give it a few minutes. Contact warship closing. I guess that's probably it. I don't think that's going to be an enemy all the way out here. I mean, it could be, I suppose. But I think that's our target. So let's head over in that direction. Should be in visual range now. Just wait for the engine to slow down so that the blurring effect stops. think it's just about there. Yeah, there it is. I think that's what we're after. It looks like it could be a U-boat. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's a U-boat. Let's surface the boat. Yep, and there we go. Confirmation. Friendly U-boat. Now there's a way to dock with this thing and not lose a month and all my renown. I just need to try and work out what it is. I should really have thought about this and looked it up before I started recording, but never mind.
Ruder 1,5 Grad Steuerbord.
There she is.
Ruder 4,0 Grad Steuerbord. Kleine Fahrt voraus. Kleine Fahrt voraus.
I don't think you need to be very close to it to actually do the docking. So it's the same principle as with the ports. You don't need to go all the way into the port to dock. You can do it from outside if you like. But it's nice just to get up close and personal and immerse yourself in the world of the U-boat. Turning a circle is not good. It's actually getting away from us. Come back. This should be good enough now to work out how to trigger the docking. Not giving me an option to dock, but that's okay. I think you just need to exit patrol and then come back in again.
Alle Maschinen stopp.
I think.
Alle Maschinen stopp.
Continue mission.
Rumpf beschädigt, Herr Kaloin.
Aha! Aha! Yes, it worked! So we've got 2 torpedoes and a little bit of extra fuel. And now we can continue on our journey. Excellent. Okay, so let's steer our course into the Bay of Biscay. And we may as well load these torpedoes while we're at it, just in case we run into any juicy targets along the way. Find someone who's not completely knackered. Or tired, as the Americans would call it. I don't know if adding any more people in here improves the time for reloading, but whatever, let's just do it. Okay. Time to wave goodbye to our U-tanker friends. Don't know where they've gone, but goodbye. We're going home now. You're not, you're going to be out here for months on end. Steer a course like this to try and avoid the fighters, although at this stage of the war the fighter cover over this area is pretty extensive. And let's just check with the navigator. Maximum range is 4,300 kilometers. Range of course end is 3,000, so should be okay. Maybe pushing it a little bit, but should still be fine. Yes, and it looks like some people on the bridge are tired because the watchman ranking is not good. Let's plonk this guy in there. Alright. Get these torpedoes reloaded. Excellent. 2 Type 1s. And sort out the crew a bit. Great, okay. Now we can head on our way. So, once again I'll start on my way, increase time compression to a stupid amount, and I'll come back once we probably get spotted by an aircraft, which is very likely. So see you then.
Schiff gesichtet.
Ooh! We've spotted a merchant ship. Interesting. Bearing 325.
Schiff gesichtet. Lage 325. Große Entfernung.
There she is. It is getting daylight, that's the problem we have right now. We're quite far away from it, 14 kilometers away. Visibility is very good. And it's good enough to, or weather's clear enough to use the deck gun, but this guy's likely to be armed. We do have a couple of torpedoes remaining, but they're Type 1s, so they're easily spotted in these conditions. Let's see what we can do. It's also dangerous in this area because there are planes around. Looks like it's going very slowly, so we might be able to catch up with it just going underwater actually. It was about, whoops. It was about here, wasn't it? So let's measure that out. Try and stay just outside of its visual range.
Schiff gesichtet.
There she is. Do-do-do-do. Okay, she's just out of sight now, so now we can move in and get into a good position here. And ideally we'd like to get nice and close so there's less time for them to spot the torpedoes. This looks good. And we may as well dive as well.
Auf Seerotiefe gehen.
Ein Drittel Fahrt voraus.
Ein Drittel Fahrt voraus.
The laughing cow. Le vache. What's it say? Le vache. Very, or whatever it says. Laughing cow in French. I don't know any French really. Never any good at French. Always preferred German at school. Although I'm not very good at German either. Ich habe meine Hausaufgaben nicht gemacht is pretty much the only thing I can remember from my German lessons. As well as ich habe meinen, who cares? Ich habe meinen Kuli vergessen. as well. Which
Derzeitige Tiefe 1,0.
very useful phrases if you're taking German lessons. Not so useful in general day-to-day German speaking. Anyway, we just have to wait until the ship comes in range and we can do the whole identification process. I need to get my notes out. I've done this in such a while. Still haven't memorized the process. Let's get a smidge closer there, possibly too close there, but we should still be okay. Oh! Has it changed course, or is my course reading so poor that it's just way off? Alright, let's get closer still then, just to be certain. Let's take a look. Use the attack scope since it's daylight. There it is. And let's see if we can identify it from here. Not that. It's not that. It's not a tanker. What I could also do is try and use this little chart here, and if I was to guess from this chart, I would say it's the ship fourth from the bottom, the one with the large thin stack. But it's always good to oh, there's a Cyclops, by the way. That's the ghost ship I was hunting. But yes, it's always good to try and identify it properly. I think this is it. I think it's going to be a large merchant, fairly standard, not an ore carrier I don't think, although possibly, maybe. I'll go with large merchant for now. Let's see, it has gone quite off the course that I had projected for it, and we're going to have to get a lot closer to be in a decent range here. That should do it.
Alle Maschinen stopp.
Alle Maschinen stopp.
I'm going to set both of these for fast uber speed, because we don't want the ship to spot us or spot the torpedoes. There it is. Yes, I'm pretty sure that's a large merchant. Looks good. Okie dokie. So, range, first of all. Count the vertical marks. That is 6 vertical marks. So we take 6. Put it up here. Check the mast height. 33.2. 32. 33.2 is going to be around about here, so that puts it almost at 2,000 meters away at the moment, so that will change as it gets closer, of course. But now we use that range to determine the angle on bow. Line up the range dial with the ship length, so that's here-ish, and length is 155. Puts it about here. Horizontal marks are almost, well, pretty much 30 marks, I think that is, and 30. That can't be right. Hold on. Let's try this again. Line up the range dial, which is around almost 2,000 meters here. line up with ship length 155 there. Maybe it's so close I can't do the what if I do 10 marks here? That means that can't be right. Oh god. Oh. Okay, we're gonna have to guess this then. It's coming near to 90 degrees. I'd say around. I'm gonna have to guess around about 60. And now we just do the speed, which is probably the most important thing. Speed this up. And now that's about 52 seconds. So we take 52 seconds. Let's see. Line up the time on the mid outer dial here. 52. There-ish with the ship length there. And that puts it about 6 knots. Yeah, sounds good. 6 knots there. Okay. Adjust that angle on bow a little bit. And let's go for some magnetic. So, depth is 9 meters, so I can put it at 9.5 meters there. About almost 10 meters for the second one. And we're almost ready. Let's pop the mast down a bit, or the periscope, because it's is very clear and calm out. And we've got a few minutes until it's ready. Are you ready for the attack? Yes, good. You all ready? Everybody ready? Okay. Open tube 1. Waiting for it to get as close to 0 on here. I'll go for 2 for the first shot. It doesn't really make that much of a difference. It just means how far the torpedo has to turn in order to hit the ship. So if it's 0, it doesn't have to turn at all. That's obviously optimum because it reduces any chances of any errors. And I think we're ready, so fire 1. Fire 2. And off they go. So we're very close, so he doesn't have very much time to take evasive action. Let's see if he does. No sign yet. There he goes, engine speeding up. You spotted them. But I think it's going to be too late for you, my friend. Oh, it was a dud. Crap! What about the second one? What? 2 duds? God damn it. That U-tanker was carrying defective torpedoes. Well, okay, so that failed. The only choice we have now is to attack it with our guns, which would be Extremely dangerous. But fun. Let's try that. We know from looking at the ship it's only got one gun at the rear of the ship. We kind of cheated with looking at the outside view, but I could have told that from the periscope view anyway. So if we can get ahead of it, although actually it's got guns on the side, these are probably flat guns. That makes things a little more tricky. Get nice and clear ahead of it here. About a kilometre away. I think ideally I'd like to be a bit further away. It means the flat guns aren't going to be as effective. Okay, let's do this. Surface the boat.
Ruder 4-0, Grad Steuerbord.
Vorne oben 10, hinten kommen auch noch 5.
Man the dead gun. Aim for the water. Aim for.
Auf Rumpf zielen!
Feuer verlagern!
Whoops.
Zu Befehl!
Aim for the waterline.
Auf Wasserlinie zielen!
Feuer auf diese Position!
Fire. Oh no, we're being shot at. This is a bad idea.
Los geht's, Männer!
We're not in front of it like I want us to be.
Beschädigt, Herr Kaloin! Das Boot ist beschädigt, Herr Kaloin!
Good shot. Oh god. Oh, the engines were damaged. Shit. Okay. I need to keep an eye on the damage we're taking.
Das Boot ist beschädigt, Herr Kaloin! Ruder 1, Grad Backbord. Ruder 0, Grad Backbord.
Come on,
Ruder
come on.
0, Grad Steuerbord.
Let's take this guy down. Explosions. That was a good shot. Come on, get the water line. Oh. Bit of
Das
damage
Boot
there.
ist beschädigt, Herr Kaloin!
Oh god. Okay, we're still okay. Okay, now we can turn.
Ruder 4-0, Grad Steuerbord. Ein Drittel Fahrt voraus.
Ein Drittel Fahrt voraus.
See, this is up. This is where we need to be, directly in front of it. Still shoots us with his flat guns. As you can see.
Das Boot ist beschädigt,
Let me have a
Herr
go.
Kaloin!
Wish I could sort out this zooming in thing. I don't know if I'm hitting its hull or its waterline or what.
Volle Fahrt
I
voraus.
think I'm missing now.
Volle Fahrt voraus.
I'm seeing water splashes, so I think these are good waterline hits. And as soon as I've pummeled this guy into submission, I need to dive, because there are probably going to be planes turning up very soon. Ow! This is stupid.
Das Boot ist beschädigt, Herr Kaloin.
Oh god, okay. That's enough. That's enough. Whoa, Jesus. Oh, crap. Okay. We've taken quite a lot of damage. Our hull integrity is down to 50%. We're still being shot at. Hull integrity down to 40%. This is not good. This was stupid. This was really stupid. 36%. Jesus Christ. Let's not go too deep, because otherwise we're going to end up just heading straight to the bottom here. This is why you do not attack merchants with guns. I guess people are thinking I was a complete idiot for doing that. But sometimes I want to do things to entertain the audience. And, well, we should be able to get out of this alive. But it's going to be very risky heading back to port, because a single hit from any kind of bomb from an airplane and we will be going to the bottom, I think. We definitely can't do any deep dives either. I don't even know if this other freighter is going to be going down. We've got a few good hits on it, I think. But this could have been a complete waste of time. We are rising in terms of depth, which is good, so we're not going to sink like a stone. But that was a close run thing. Any more shots from that aircraft gun, that flak gun, and we would have been done for, I think. Let's see what's damaged. We've got damaged aft batteries. I guess those need to be repaired. Forward batteries are damaged as well. Port diesel engine damage and minor damage in the stern quarters. Everything else is fine. But yeah, I think we need to oh, she's going down. She's going down. We got the large merchant, so that's something. Was it worth it? Probably not. I risked the lives of my crew. Needlessly. Okay, let's speed things up and hopefully get this damage sorted out. Let's repair the aft batteries. They're repaired. Repair the diesel engine. Repaired. Repair that. Repaired. Good. Everything's repaired. And let's put these guys in here as well. Okay, good. Right. Well, not good. Not so good, but I I'm going to stay under the waves for quite a while. It's 5 AM local time, so we've got quite a lot of daylight to go, so I'll stay under for a while and pop up. Now, I don't know whether to stay under during the day and come out on the surface at night, or vice versa, because at night they've got those naughty little planes with their lights, and we won't see them until the very last second when they drop their bombs. So it might actually be easier to stay on surface during the day, and therefore be able to spot any enemy planes more quickly and take action more quickly. I'll think about that while I'm heading along here, and I'll let you know of my decision when I come back. Okay, I have decided, I think, to run the risk of running on the surface during the day, just because I cannot afford to get attacked by a plane at night when they're almost certain to get a hit on me. So I'm just having a look around to see if my periscope team spot any planes. It doesn't look as though they have. We are a fair way away from the ship we sank, so let's surface and let's go at super fast speed,
Vorne um 10,
because
hinten
we
am
need
Alpha
to
5.
cross this area of sea as quickly as possible. So that's what I'm going to do, and I'll come back when the inevitable happens. That's right, the inevitable did not happen. We didn't see a single plane. It took a very long time to get here. It was quite tense. I had to manage my battery power, the air, oxygen levels. We only had 25% left of our oxygen reserves, but we made it. We're here. We can dock safely. So let's do that. Docking. It is now July the 28th, 1942. I cannot remember when we left. I think it may have been March or something, but it's a long time ago, and now we have finally returned home. And we can enjoy the delights of Lorient. Let's see, we need to head this a ways. We're here! We're alive! Look, a welcoming party! Hi girls! It's good to be home. Just in time for happy hour. Full stop.
Alle Maschinen stopp.
Alle Maschinen.
Hooray! All right. Okay. Let's dock. All right. Patrol 3 is finally being completed. The start date was only the 21st of June. Oh no, that's because of the I docked at that U-tanker on the way out. That's why that is. End date 28th of July. Lorient, blah 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 blah. Sunk 5 merchants for total tonnage 25,063 tons. Didn't sink anything else. Hull integrity was down to 36.16%. Oh dear. But we did get 679.83 renown points, which is nice. I don't know if they're renowned for. Does that count as Patrol 2? Yeah, I think it does. That counts as Patrol 2 when I docked with the U-tanker, I think. So we did get renowned for that one as well. I got. I think maybe the hull integrity has affected my renown. Anyway. So these are the ships we sank. Let me actually go. How'd you go back? Here we go. Let's see. So on the way out there, we left on the 14th of May. We sank a Liberty cargo and a large merchant on the 18th of May. Then we docked with our U-tanker. And then Patrol 3. July the 4th, we sank a Granville freighter and also a medium cargo. July the 8th was a medium cargo, Granville type freighter July the 9th. Then finally, July 25th, with our stupid deck gun attack, we sank a large merchant. And that's that. Alright. So, before I forget, let's deal out some awards. We have no promotions. We do have one Iron Cross second class to give out. Now, who shall that go to? I think he's already got one. I think we should give it to the repairman for his sterling work in repairing our ship. And then we've got 13 U-boat badges, which can just go to these random guys. There you go. There you go. You can have one. Oops. Any other officers need a U-boat badge? No, so just ordinary seamen now. Give the bridge crew some badges. Here's your badge. Walter Dunkus, you can have a badge. Wilhelm Eichelsbaum, here's your badge. Robert Hervele, badge for you. Heinz Gardner, there's yours. And Günther Wachter, well done. And we've got one qualification to dish out. What do we need? I think we could do with another radio man. And that's going to go to Hans-Jürgen Kluber. You are now my second radio officer. Well done. Alright. That's that. And then they have the upgrades. Do we have any upgrades to dish out? Do we already have this thing? No. Okay, well let's get that. Oh, looks like we have some new torpedoes. We have this search pattern torpedo. That's interesting. What about equipment? Can upgrade the batteries. No, we can't. Don't have enough. Don't want any sonar. Not bother about radar. Radar warning would be nice. Let's get that. So that gives us warning of any approaching aircraft. I think we do we already have this? Already have it. Yeah. Already got the sonar coating. So anything in terms of upgrades that we need to do is the battery, which is going to cost 1,500 renown, so that's going to take another patrol to get hold of. And we can also get some of these torpedoes. what have we got here? These are the Type 2s. They're good. Type 2s are improved versions of Type 1s. Oh, no, sorry. I meant Type 3s. That's what I want. Let's get some Type 3s in here. They're the improved versions of Type 2s, so they're useful. One left. There we go. We can also replace some of these Type 1s. I don't know if I want to do that or not. Let's keep it like this. But let's get a couple of these guys. They are the search torpedoes. One there, and we'll put one... Let's just read the description. So, ladder search pattern. Such weapons were intended to be launched from a beam, a convoy, and the prime intention was to hit... What? And prime intention was to hit should place during the straight run. Okay, however, if this failed, then the ladder search would then ensure a hit. Yeah, so you fire it like a normal torpedo. If it hits, it hits, that's good. If it misses, then you know, for a certain amount of time it'll then turn around and do a U-turn backwards and hopefully hit something else in the opposite direction. I think that's the idea. Well, we'll give a couple of these a try. There. Okay. So that's that. It's now the 3rd of October, so we're getting into autumn. And very shortly we'll be heading out on our next patrol. I'll try and make sure it goes quicker than the last one, but I cannot guarantee anything, I'm afraid. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.